Yeah. Okay, so look, I'm gonna tell you some normal shit. Well, this is okay. Look. I'm not a normal dude. I don't know how a lot of dudes grew up or whatever the case may be. First things first, I was in a foster care. All right, I was born into a foster care. That'll be a lie if I told you that. I wasn't like a baby and then went through foster care. First things first, I was like 12 years old. You understand? And I went to foster care. I went to foster care when I was 12. So I was in like the sixth grade. Maybe I was 11 because it was the beginning of the sixth grade. So most likely I was 11. You know, I was in ESC classes. And when I say ESC, I mean like emotionally stable. I mean emotionally unstable. You understand? It wasn't that I had a learning disability. It was quite the opposite actually. I didn't have any learning disabilities. I just was emotionally unstable. I guess I had signs of autism. Maybe I don't know. I wasn't properly diagnosed because my mom didn't want to believe that I was crazy and put me on a bunch of medicines. That probably didn't even go and help. You understand? So you gotta understand. I'm still black, so we didn't handle it like so other races would. I guess the white parents would have kept feeding me pills and had me peeled up. But my mom was like, "Nah, man, this ain't right. Can't my home, my baby doped up." See, the thing is, I wasn't kept. I had all the tools to do it. I could have did it. I had all the tools, but the problem is, I grew up in the hood, the real like a hood. I grew up in the hood, so I had to protect myself on shit like that, keep a certain type of vibe and everything else. And don't get me wrong, a lot of my homeboys made it out the hood. They fuck around. They doing good right now. They doing really good actually. They was in the same mud as me. The only difference is I went to foster care. It's the only difference. And the other ones, they went to prison. You know how that go. Prison, dead, AIDS, shot, all that negativity. No rest in peace, but that's all that negativity or whatever. Lost their legs, died of heart attack, things like that. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, man, I gotta start jogging more, exercising. You know what I'm saying? Not just for, females or whatever, the case of getting a good looking female or whatever, getting good female, whatever. Just doing it for my own health, for my own well being. I smoke a lot. I hate to catch cancer or something crazy like that. That'll be crazy. But on to the other note. On to the other note. A normal story in Florida. All right, growing up in South Florida, a normal thing to do, and I'm pretty sure other places did it too, was to play against rival neighborhoods. Football, basketball, nigga, fight, whatever. Rival neighborhoods was the thing. You feel me? And that became the thing in like late middle school. That's when it became the thing. And it was cool. I ain't gonna fly. See, it started out with parties. What ended up happening is it was almost like we didn't even I personally, I don't know about everybody else. I didn't even know that it was other neighborhoods out there. Like that's how young I was. I was so young at this point, and I'll say the name of the place. They tore it down. It's called Lakeview Gardens. I was so young. I was so young back then, so young that I couldn't imagine there was more than just Lakeview and Riverland. I was like, there's nothing. Even though I've been to Sawgrass Mall, Broward Mall, even though I've been places, Miami, all that, I couldn't imagine. Even Pompano. When I go to Pompano, I used to be like, man, Pompano is you gotta take a spaceship to Pompano. You feel me? Pompano is a million miles away. Until I started driving, I was like, Pompano is like 3 minutes away. What the hell? Just get on I-95. I think go out like four exits, you in Pompano. The end. Like that's life. But yeah, though. So this is around that time, around that time. These are normal stories for around that time. Our normal story is we used to go ahead and play a lot of games and back when we were kids. As a neighborhood, we used to play a shitload of games, from chasing games to football to everything, slap box, everything. Real boxing, real boxing. We had boxing gloves. Oh man, it was this dude named Fat Freddy who will beat the dog shit out you. And he was agile for a fat dude too. He was like amazing at everything, basketball, football, everything. He just knew how to, you know what I'm saying? He knew how to move. That was crazy. Big dude though, real big. But yeah, on to the story though. Just I was just trying to paint some type of canvas, make you understand. You understand that it's not just I don't know. It's just like any other hood, I guess. I don't understand all these stories, so maybe if I keep tell a few stories, maybe they'll be weird to you, and you'll be like, "Wait, hold on, you mean to tell me you did that?" All right, so rival game, what, not rival game, rival neighborhoods. A rival neighborhood would come through, right? And it started with parties, really. That's when we found out. That's what I found out. There was like other neighborhoods, like Tater Town and Sunland, and all these neighborhoods was coming through because we had this girl who was a Tzat, you feel me? Like all the way thought it out. And she had a DJ boyfriend, and he'll always come through to the little rec center, and then he'll just play. He'll like I guess they'll rent the rec center out. And back then we had underground radio stations. You know what I'm saying? Like 909, 94.5 and stuff like that. I think like 91.1 and 80 or not 89.4 or 89.5. You know, things like that. A bunch of here today, gone tomorrow radio stations, but they'll be there for like 9 months, maybe a year, and then they'll just get switched to another radio station. And what you end up doing is searching through the radio stations till you find one, and be like, "Oh man, this bruh, okay, this what's up." You feel me? This Disco Rick, or this you feel me? Polar Bear, or this Polo, or this you feel me? And you like, okay, this what's up. You used to get the love line. Dog, the love line used to be what's up. What they'll do is they'll get a random girl, you feel me? And give her and the girl will be on there like, man, I'm looking for love, and then we'll get a random dude's number. Right? And then she'll get that random dude's number and call him on the chat, on the love line. And they'll talk on the phone. Bro won't say nothing. You feel me? The DJ won't say nothing. He'll be like, "Hello, Rod. Yeah, this my dog, Rod. You know what I'm saying? My dog, Rod. I know him personally. This my dog. You feel me? I know he ain't got no old lady. You feel me? And all that. This my dog. Talk to my dog, Rod." So they'll talk on the phone, and you actually hear bruh spitting game, which was really helpful, bro. I ain't gonna flag. Back then, being that young, and listening to a damn near grown dude spit game and actually get the draws over the phone, man, I used to love line. I'll sit back and use that. Man, he grown. I'm young as fuck. Man, if I fuck around and steal some of this game, who knows, bitch? So I'm stealing bruh game. And anybody else game that come on, some dudes they ain't had no game like that. They were awkward on the thing. But man, it was some dudes who would come on down. Whew. You feel me? You know she finna get smashed. So, needless to say, bro was lit. He was live and everything else. On top of that, they played all the newest music, everything. They were like way ahead of their time. That's really how everybody gets to know you. If you can make it on the underground radio station, they gonna play you like once or twice. And people be like, if people request you, they gonna play you. You feel me? Like people gonna request you live on air. They'll cut in the middle of the song and be like, "Yo, what's up? Yeah, shout out to XYZ. That shit slide, bro. That shit slide. Run that shit back." And if you get like 3 run that shit's backs, He running it back. So yeah, back to the story. I'm just letting you know. Like I said, I'm painting the canvas. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Ease my way into it because you gotta understand how important, you know what I'm saying? How this is parts of the culture. You understand? So he used to do live events at the rec center. So you know that brings the damn near the whole city out. Everybody from all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew about Lakeview because the simple fact that we had the livest party. And the reason why we had the livest party is because we had the underground radio station right here, like right here, bro. They doing it right there. Like they really doing the live thing right there. You feel me? And they do it like clockwork every single weekend. They were just doing it. And every single weekend, somebody get into a fight. You feel me? After a while, the DJs had a big ass crew of people who will just be there, and they'll just be the only people who get a bottle, unless you bring your own bottle. But they'll be right there with their own bottle, their own smoke, everything else. So before it used to be like show love. Then people kept fighting, so it's like, nah, we don't know who to show love to. We just gonna show love to ourselves. You feel me? All that crazy shit. So yeah, though, that's where it started. It started there, where it would be fights. And I didn't even know what was going on. I was so young that I didn't understand that it was wars going on around me. You understand? Well, one dude to fight, and then they'll go outside and somebody might shoot a little pea. Or actually, they weren't even shooting at this point in time. So it'll be a whole beef. You feel me? Like, let's say, I ain't gonna say bro name, but let's say somebody in the fight and they end up trying to hit a dude from Lakeview, and you from Tatertown. I ain't know you from Tatertown. All I know is, you feel me? I don't know you. You some rando. So we gotta go ahead and jump you. You feel me? At least I gotta go ahead and punch you in the back of the head one time. And now you with a whole group of dudes I don't know. And I guess I know bro right there because he go to my school. You feel me? Like I know, I kind of know bro right here. You feel me? But at the same time, I was so young. It was like, why am I even here? You feel me? And even that whole bro go to my school thing. At this point in time, I wasn't. You feel me? Like punching dudes in the back of the head. And I was watching. I was watching these dudes do it like that. Like, hey, bro ain't even from around here. Boop. Punch in the back of the head, and that's how you handle that. And now I see this. I see if this some rando dude jumping on your homeboy, ain't no breaking it up. You punch him in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead. That's what I see. You feel me? This wasn't at the time. You grab a Remy bottle and go across his shit. Because that's what I seen. You feel me? At this whatever age I was, I can't even tell you what the age was. I was young though. But I can't tell you. I think it was middle school. Because it had to be in between. Because it was in between foster care. No, this is before foster care. See, the reason why, that's another reason thing. I told you the 12-year-old thing, because that's a big, huge time stamp. So this was happening before the foster care shit. So that means that I was in elementary school and I was exposed to this like at third grade. I can remember it now. Third grade. It was around third, fourth, or fifth grade, somewhere around there. Had to be third, fourth, fifth, because that's when I was living in Lakeview. All right, so boom, we established that. That's my time frame right there. You feel me? And the reason why I'm telling you this, like I said, bro, you gotta understand the culture. You gotta understand the culture, the things that I was exposed to. You understand? And I guess, and honestly, this is a normal Florida shit. Because if you sit another Florida dude down, he gonna say, "Oh man, a similar story." You understand? A similar story, and maybe a couple things different, a few tweaks here and there, a few things that are better, a few things that are worse. But they gonna say this about the same story. You understand? My childhood wasn't the greatest. You understand? So I was exposed to crazy stuff at a very young age, and I think that's the reason why. Because a lot of people say a lot of crazy stuff about Florida, so I think that's the reason why. That's where we get it from. We get the craziness.